Your calling isn't just a privilege, it's a declaration of war against darkness. When you're called to serve, to preach, to heal, or to influence others in God's name, you're not just being blessed, you're being watched. You're no longer an ordinary believer. You've become a target. If you've ever wondered why the more you pray, the more you pursue righteousness, the more you seek God's will, the stronger the temptations become, the heavier the pressure feels, the fiercer the attacks grow, here's why. The higher your calling, hence the spiritual battle around you. The devil doesn't waste resources on those who lack influence. But if you're chosen by God to transform generations, to carry his word, to set captives free, then you're a genuine threat to the kingdom of darkness. And the enemy's weapon of choice? Lust. Not because it's the most powerful, but because it's the most subtle and effective. Combine this with isolation, point 2, and the battle becomes even more dangerous. You're called, but you're alone. You have vision, but no one understands. You live differently, so you're set apart. And in that empty space where there's no one to share with, pray with, or check on you, the enemy begins to whisper, "Just this once won't hurt." And compromise creeps in. It's not because your faith is weak, it's because you're exhausted, drained, and without support. Remember, those who fall aren't the uncalled, they're the unprotected. We've seen this in Scripture. Samson, called to deliver God's people, but his overconfidence led him into Delilah's trap. David, a man after God's own heart, yet in a season of absence from battle, alone and vulnerable, he fell with Bathsheba. Two men with mighty callings, both defeated in isolation, both attacked most fiercely through lust. So what's the lesson? Your calling doesn't immune you from temptation. It marks you as a target. The presence of battle doesn't mean you're failing. It proves you're on the right path. But you must prepare. You need strategy. You need community. And above all, you must keep your spiritual fire burning daily. Not by emotion, but by discipline and obedience. If you're in the midst of this fight, don't be ashamed. Let it remind you, your calling is greater than you realize. And if you've fallen, get back up. God didn't choose you because you're perfect. He chose you because he has a plan, and his grace always restores. The fiercer the battle, the more dangerous you are to darkness. So don't retreat. Fight, and don't fight alone.